What is up, boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. Obviously, I am standing in front of Academy Outdoors and Sports. Oh, it's Academy Sports and Outdoors. Actually, my mistake. Because inside that Academy Sports and Outdoors, they have their own line of fishing gear. It's called H2OX. You guys have most likely seen it, but up until recently, they only made a few different crankbaits, maybe some fishing line. They had a couple products, but there was really nothing crazy. Oh my, how that has changed. Over the last couple years, apparently the R&D department over at Academy Sports and Outdoors has been working overtime because apparently they've been developing all sorts of new fishing gear that I have never even had the pleasure of holding in my little greasy hands. So today we're gonna go in this store, we're going to buy a bunch of H2O Express gear, and then we're gonna take it out to a local body of water. We're gonna go one bait at a time and attempt the ultimate H2OX slam. Before we go inside, guys, I just want to have a personal conversation with you really quickly. We are approaching 800,000 subscribers on the channel, which is bananas, by the way. Thank you guys for that. But nearly 60% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. Guys, do me a favor. There's a button right beneath my name. Click it. It's free to do. You can always unsubscribe later. Join my family of the best subscribers on YouTube. I hope you guys are ready. There's going to be a lot of bass fishing action in this video. Hopefully we can come across a big bass or two as well. Let's get inside and see what we're going to be working with today. So last time we did an ultimate slam like this with just like a single brand name of lures was with the Crush City Baits Only Fishing Challenge. By the way, you guys loved that video and you kind of wanted me to start doing this with multiple brands. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing in today's video. Speaking of the Crush City video, look at Academy. Since I put that video out, Academy now has like, not only do they have end caps dedicated to Crush City right there, now they've got like the middle of the aisle dedicated Crush City thing right here. These boys are coming up. But the whole point of that Crush City fishing challenge was for me to get out of my comfort zone and figure out what some of the new emerging brands have been in the fishing world. Now, H2OX is definitely not a stranger to anybody. Now, they've had this big old wall of hard baits for a couple years. Like, they're not new. And within the last year or so, I've been noticing H2OX combos, fishing rods and reels starting to emerge. Like this bad boy right here. I mean, look at that. It's actually not a bad looking bait casting reel. So they're making hard baits, they're making rods, they're making reels. They're making a lot of their own products underneath that H2OX umbrella. But I did not know that they have an entire line of soft plastics now, and they look insane. Guys, feast your eyes on the H2OX buffet of soft plastics that they have now. Look at this. We've got a crawl right there. There's like a soft jerk bait. They got a stick bait. Are you freaking kidding me? Let's go. There's a creature bug right there to go along with your crawl. Then you've got the finesse, like straight tail worm right there. The big ribbon tail worm right next to it. That's actually a dope color, that June bug. Oh, we got creature baits like a baby brush hog. Guys, this is the coolest thing of all time. I mean, I love watching brands like kind of emerge and then grow and then become a thing that everybody kind of likes and accepts. H2OX, while they were just whipping all this up, they also decided, you know what else we need? We need some frog kits, boys. That's what we need. So wait a second, that must mean, yes, they make their own frogs. Look at that, a poppin' frog. This is awesome. You know what else I'm noticing too is the prices of these things. I mean, look, not to pick on Booyah, but it's actually right next to a Booyah. $7.99 for the Booyah frog, $4.99 for the H2OX frog. That's probably the cheapest topwater frog I've seen in the store. Also, all of the soft plastics are priced at $3.99, and that is most certainly probably gonna be the cheapest soft plastic in the entire store. And of course, they have their own spinner baits and all of that as well. Dude, look at that, an inline spinner kit. What? You know, I say it all the time, and I'm so glad that maybe companies like Academy are listening, but we want more of these, okay? Fishing kits, like lure kits, variety kits like this is what people want more of, you know? This makes me want to buy every H2OX product in this store, which I definitely can't afford to do, so let's maybe not do that. What I am gonna do is grab one of every single one of these new H2OX soft plastics. Also gonna grab that topwater frog kit just for good measure. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this H2OX Premier combo. Is that right? Which, by the way, is only $69.99 for a bait casting full-size combo. 7-foot, medium heavy. That's kind of wild right there. This thing is super cheap, and it just gives us a way to really test all of H2OX's products across the board. Rod, reel, lures, everything. I'm even gonna grab some H2OX fishing line to use on that H2OX combo. All right, boys, well, we did what we set out to do. We literally got one of everything, or at least the soft plastic world. Got the creature bug, the creature bait, and the crawl all up top. As you can see, all 3 different colors. Straight tail worm, stick bait, soft jerk bait, ribbon tail worm. Got a variety of colors and lures, plus we got a little bit of line just for good measure. We've only got the one combo, and I'm just now realizing it had line on it already, so I might yoink this off there and put this high-vis braid on there, because what I really want to start off using is one of these topwater frogs. Where we're fishing today is a known topwater pond, and there are some big fish out here that have been caught, 7-8 pounders, and they love topwater out here. I've also got a couple other backup combos on my kayak, that way we can be throwing multiple things at one time, but I still wanted to be primarily using the H2OX combo itself today. Probably safe to go ahead and rip this line off, right? Like, I don't know what size that line was, but normally when a combo comes pre-spooled, it's just not the best quality of line, you know what I mean? I had to go back in Academy after I bought all this stuff because I forgot to buy a sun shirt, like a long sleeve sun shirt. And then I was forced to get this one because it's basically the only one they had that didn't look like a Pokemon card. And I picked this one because it had like the red, white, and blue. I don't know. I love America. I'm sorry. That's all I know. Come on, this line's taking forever. Maybe this will be faster. God, how much line's on this thing? My goodness. Oh, look at that. Don't that look pretty? Oh, now, see, you're not doing your job there, line spool. Man, that looks awesome right there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If this combo performs half as well as it looks, we're gonna be in business. Since it's the middle of the day and I've got a green bottom and a black bottom, I'm gonna go with the poppin' frog out of those two, but I'll keep that one close by in the kayak. Couldn't even put it in the kayak. There we have it. There's the rig. Oh boy, H2OX. You are coming up in the world, and I'm here for it. We're gonna rig some of these up once we get out there in the water and kind of just see what it's looking like. For now, let's just go ahead and pack all this stuff up in the adventure kayak. Oh, easy, easy, girl. Oh, we kept all of our rods. That's shocking. Wow, I almost just fell in. That would have been good. Okay, so we only broke 2 rods. Well, I'm really glad I put on the popping frog because it's a little windy and I'm gonna need this top water to make a little bit of noise. First cast, not bad. No bird's nest, so that's a win. One thing I don't like about this frog already is I'm already seeing pretty much every cast, by about halfway back, it's sinking. Like it's taking on water. Like right there, it just went underwater and I didn't get bit. So that's not my most favorite quality of the frog. Yeah, that's not good. It definitely takes on water just about every time I cast it out there. The wind's gonna be a problem, I can already tell you. Especially in a little light kayak like this. I mean, we are just getting blown. Look at this wind gust. Man, this thing really casts way better than it should. I'm just floating over the top of so many areas that I believe to be bass beds out here. You guys might even be able to see it right here where I'm talking about, but some of this discolored area in the water, I'm pretty sure a lot of those are bass beds. Oh, gosh, something just rolled right underneath it. Oh, I also just spooked out something huge right there. Oh, there's a gar right there too. I just saw a big gar. Oh gosh. A gar's got it. That was so crazy. I just spooked like 3 or 4 big gar next to the kayak. And as I spooked, I think I spooked him towards my topwater frog, and one of them just clamped down on it. I saw it in his beak. Oh my gosh, that was so ridiculous. That whole sequence of events was just preposterous. And now he also like tied a little FU knot into my combo over here. Okay, first bite on the frog is a stinking gar. I didn't see that one coming. But yeah, obviously there's a lot of other species in this pond that we could hook into today. I'm kind of nervous to throw a big hook set with this combo on this kayak. That could be unfortunate for me. Fortunate for anybody watching. Oh, we're actually starting to get some casting distance with this combo now. There's not a whole lot of information on this reel itself. Like, I don't know how fast it retrieves. Oh, there we go. 7.3 to 1. Yeah, answered that question before I could even complete the thought. For $69, I mean, I haven't thrown a backlash yet with braid, so I'd say that's a win so far. The rod feels a little noodly, but we're not gonna know until we try to set the hook. Whee! Oh my gosh, I just got eaten. Oh, he slurped me, but he didn't get it. Oh my gosh. First bite on the frog and it was a slurp job. Well, I guess it was only a matter of time before that happened. Wow, I slung my frog. It snapped off during mid-cast. It's probably still flying. Well, I guess we'll put on the walking frog for a little while, won't we? What's even more embarrassing is I think I've lost the one with the squiggly legs, with the grub swimmer legs. And it's probably exactly the bait that I need right now with this wind. Okay, back to normal casting. I don't know what happened on that cast. I sure don't know. Oh, wow, we got it eaten on impact. Nice bass, too. Oh, he's wrapped up around that log. No, he came off. This is a nice fish, boys. On the H2O Express combo. For this pond, this is a nice fish. He's shrinking by the second. Get in here, buddy. No, he didn't shrink that much. With the H2O Express frog in his mouth, in his gullet. Whoa. I literally just tied on this walking frog. I made one cast and this behemoth just took me for a ride. Wow, he got that frog so good. What a fish, man. I'm telling you guys, for this pond, that fish right there, that's a healthy boy. Actually, probably a healthy girl, let's be honest. Dude, that's so sick. Do I have my scale, perhaps? Tell me I brought the scale, bro. I didn't bring the fucking scale. What an absolute dip. of a YouTuber, I tell you what. Oh my God, I lost my paddle too. My paddle is way over there. I didn't bring the scale for some reason, but that is a really nice, healthy 3-pound plus largemouth. Final look at her right there. Let's let her go back and do her thing. Probably spawning. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry about that. Boys, let's freaking go. I have to go and swim 10 yards in alligator-infested water to go back and get my paddle, and I don't even care right now because we caught a fish, a nice fish, on the H2O Express combo, on the H2O Express frog. Hot damn, boys, it's a good day to be alive. Let's use the old hand paddles on this one. Really call the gators in, you know? That's what they like. They like to hear a bunch of frantic splashing and anything that sounds like a creature in trouble here. Well, since I have an H2O Express combo, I'll just use it as a push pole as well. And let's be honest, with a $69.99 combo, it could be used as a push pole. And paddle. It works pretty good as a paddle too. And it catches fish. Dude, this is like a commercial for this thing. Academy, I am able to be hired. You know, just holler at your boy, throw me a couple of bucks, and maybe this could be the LOJO signature push pole bait casting combo. I'm open to that idea. Okay. I had kind of thought topwater wasn't going to be the deal today, but obviously that wasn't true. I'm just so glad to see that healthy of fish in this pond still, because this pond has taken a beating over the years between just industries popping up all around it and the water being polluted, and you know, there's otters, alligators, there's so many predators to the fish, yet they still survive, they still thrive, they find a way. Let's take one of these little soft jerk shads right here. Okay, and just on like a little lightly weighted little fluke hook. That could be good if we see somebody on a bed too. Look at how that falls. It falls so slow too. Oh yeah, that's good. Wow, that was intense and appreciated. I needed a good bite to kind of recharge my batteries. I'll probably keep throwing that frog at different points of the day, but I am gonna try to cycle through some of these H2O Express soft baits, because remember, we do have a slam going on. We do want to catch a fish on every single soft plastic that we got, and we're not going to forget about that mission. And I've got the little stick bait right here, which, you know, one thing I respect about this is they didn't try to come up with a name. They're just like, stick bait. You guys know what this is. We're not going to try to fancy it up for you and call it a lunker log or a pig stick. We're just gonna call it a stick bait. That's the stick bait that I had tied on for a previous video. This is the one that I'm about to put on there. Yeah, they haven't made too much innovation in the field of stick baits. I think I'm just gonna wacky rig this guy though. I'm just gonna toss that around a little bit. So we got a wacky rig, we got a fluke rig, and we got a frog rig. I think we got everything covered right now. Oh, that was awesome. Oh man, I brought it right. Oh, get in here, buddy. Oh, I almost nut-shotted myself. Ah. Okay, much smaller fish than the first one, but by golly, he attacked it. I twitched this fluke to the stick really fast, and then like right past it, and then I killed it. Let's go, buddy. Man, my guy has been through some things. First of all, look at his tail fin. I mean, he is absolutely mashed up. Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. That's another lure down from old H2O Express, and it took us a while to get one on this fluke, but I knew it was gonna happen. We got 2 baits down, and I'm feeling pretty good, although it is very hot. Now we gotta figure out where we're gonna go next. In fact, why don't you hop in that comment section and let me know which one of these lures you would throw in a situation like this, or if you have any experience with H2O Express, let me know. Well, boys, I had to get off the water where we were at. I had to get the kayak up and in the truck. It was getting a little bit too hot to not be getting a bite after 3 hours. But as you can see, I've got all the baits laid out right here in the back of my truck. And as of right now, the only bait we have successfully caught a fish on was the soft jerk shad, a little fluke bait, and the topwater frog, which is right here. Now we've got bites on a couple other baits, and I'm not even sure if I've left those in the video. So as of right now, we've got the stick bait, the crawl, the creature bug, the ribbon tail worm, the straight tail worm, and the creature bait, all still without actually catching a fish. All right, let's pack it up, boys. We're going mobile. I want this first cast to be something kind of not too intrusive, not too loud. So I'm just gonna kind of flip this little finesse worm around a little bit. Weightless trick worm just falls so slow in the water, and it just wiggles so naturally. Oh wow, it just got bit. I almost just fell over. Dude, I got absolutely hammered out there. Oh yeah. Cut a little bit of my worm off. Oh, that was such a good bite. Man, I hate that I missed that first one. I do like the way this creature bait looks. Pretty, you know, simple, standard, compact design. Nothing too special about it, but I don't really need my creature bait to be special, you know? I just need it to work. Well, they're not gonna eat a finesse worm or a creature bait. Surely they won't eat a frog in the middle of the day, right? Ooh, something just swirled right there, although that could have been a turtle. Oh my god, there's a turtle just heading towards it like a freaking torpedo. Think we can back off the brakes a little bit? Oh wow, dude, look at the casting distance. I almost casted that frog all the way across the pond. That's nifty. Trying to get it over there in that shade, thinking there might be a couple up shallow that I might can surprise with this frog. Oh, oh, like that one right there. Are you kidding me? And my drag slipped too somehow. Come here, my little water skiing friend. Oh, you are just a tiny, tiny bass. Whoa! How did you get that frog in your mouth there, Junior? And how's the frog catching more fish than every other soft plastic combined? There we go. Beautiful fish, but man, he just does not look that great. Got the little inverted tummy there. Here, there's some minnows right there, bro. If you're skinny, just eat some of those. Yes, go get them. How in the world did the frog get the first bite in this pond too? Man, that's wild. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about a frog bite however you get it, whenever you get it, but it's just kind of surprising. And hey, this frog has held up incredibly well. It's caught a couple fish already. Doesn't seem to have any visible damage. Yes, we got the landscaping crew out here. Yes. I want somebody with a leaf blower to post up right there. Oh, boys. Look at this combo just performing under the hardest of circumstances. It's got braid on there, probably not the best quality of braid, and it's just slinging this frog. Oh gosh, major attack. That was a fantastic attack. He just completely missed the frog. No, I broke off my frog. I was just complimenting you, you piece of garbage. Dang it, now my frog's out there. I gotta get that line back and the frog, because I'm not a litterer. Give me that. Oh, dude, you start complimenting a $69 combo, and what does it do? It just betrays you. Give me that line. Yes, I got it. Come here. I don't litter. I pick up my shit, and I don't want to lose that frog. That's the only thing I can catch a fish on. Whew, that was a close one. I thought I lost you. Okay, note to self, never, ever, ever, ever compliment your combo, okay? Just don't do it, because as soon as you do, the fish gods will remind you why that's not smart. Oh! Yeah, okay, well, maybe I had that coming. Don't worry, guys, all is right with the world. I caught a fish, immediately broke off a rig in a stupid fashion, and then hurt myself. So, oh, got bluegill chasing me out. Wow, how about that? They like the old finesse worm. Follow my finesse worm all the way up from some deep water out there. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. We're on with the trick worm. With the trick worm. Yes, sir. Look at this little bait fish right here. Wow, he was barely hooked. You know, sometimes we say that the lure is bigger than the fish. In this particular case, that is almost true. Tiny little bass. Man, he spawned like 2 weeks ago. I still appreciate you biting our finesse worm though. That was an aggressive bite for such a little fish. Okay, that is our second H2OX soft plastic lure we've been able to mark off the list. Oh my God, a bass just chased it and he lost it. Dang it. That was so dumb. Okay, he's gonna get another chance at it right here. Oh yeah. Oh, he's about to eat it. Oh my God, he just swirled around it, didn't eat it. Then I casted it back out there and he swirled around it really fast. Yes, I'm right there. I'm right where I need to be. Dude, how is he not? There he is. I was gonna say, how is he not eating it? Oh, I pulled that out of his mouth. Oh, that was the biggest fish that we've seen today by far. How did he shake that hook? That just ticks me off. That was a decent little fish, especially for a tiny little pond like this. Aggressive fish. No chance he eats again, right? Wacky rig doing exactly what it does. It just gets bites, but dang it, man. That one really hurts. Oh my God. Like 10 fish just swam at it out of nowhere. Oh, those are bluegill. A couple of them were massive. Jeez. Dude, I wonder if I could catch a bluegill if I made my worm smaller. Man, I normally never want to make my worm smaller, but I wonder if I just took the tip of this thing. Just kind of like, if I do something like that. I know it looks stupid, but that might catch a bluegill. And that's technically on the stick bait. Oh, I can barely get it out there. Oh, they're coming to it. Oh, I got one. No way. No, he got away. There he is. No, Junior. Come here, buddy. We got a multi-species adventure going on, boys. Let's go. That was the coolest bite of the day, easily. Little piece of that stick bait. Unbelievable. First cast, well, first real cast with it. That is just awesome. Beautiful fish. Look at the sunlight just bounce off of his side. I love these fish, man, so much. And they're just so aggressive, you know? I mean, largemouth are aggressive too, but these guys take the cake. Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy. I'm so glad we got to catch a bluegill today, you know? I don't target bluegill nearly enough. I want to keep throwing this stupid little rig because the first bluegill that I saw was actually probably bigger than that one. He was like a whole hander. I mean, he was a big boy. Now that they know that I'm here, they may not eat it, but we'll see. Oh, they're chasing it. Hold up, somebody's chasing it. I think they're a little weary of it now, though. They watched one of their brothers get yoinked out of here, and they're like, nah, fool me once. Well, I'm counting it. That's a fish caught on the stick bait. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. So if my calculations are correct, we only have 4 lures left that we have not caught fish on. I think we're almost officially at the halfway point to this slam. Well, this may be a little counterintuitive since the only bass we've seen in this pond have been kind of small so far, but I want to try out the big ribbon tail worm. And just because it's a big worm doesn't mean that a normal sized fish can't eat it, that's for sure. There we go. Oh, Dia was, am I right? Oh, I just broke my rod. What the I'm snagged. What just happened? Oh my God. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. That kind of hurt. It like broke and like smashed my pinky. Oh no, my rod tip. My line's back in. Oh, Jesus. I'm giving all these people in traffic a free comedy show right now because at least 10 cars had to see my rod explode in real time. We keep going from like extreme highs in this video to extreme lows, you know? The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. I think that's kind of what we're seeing right now. I'm not quite sure. The Lord's probably out there like, hey, don't blame this on me, bro. That's all you, dude. Well, let me just put that right there. Okay, well, we are going to make one more spot move in this video. I swear, this is the last time. I gotta be honest, snapping the old Duckett Jacob Wheeler signature series really got me feeling a little blue. So I think I'm gonna take this show on the road. Let's take our last 4 remaining H2OX baits. Let's see if we can complete this slam, boys. All right, boys, we made it to the next location, which just happens to be the backyard pond. I was able to recover my rod tip, what was left, but that's all right. No need to cry over spilt milk. I went ahead and put the old crawl on there just to give us something different to look at. And at first glance, you know, it looks pretty normal, looks kind of standard. See, I want to know how this thing swims. I like to swim the old crawl sometimes. Just kind of like slow roll it across the bottom so it's just kind of... Just thinking it's springtime and we know for a fact we've had bass out here spawning. We've seen beds. Plus the water's a lot dirtier in my pond right now than it was in the last pond we were just fishing, that super clear pond. Yeah, this thing kind of looks wacky as shit. Check this thing out coming through the water. Kind of looks like one of those wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. You guys know what I'm talking about? That thing's funny looking. Like, I like it. There's a lot of action, but it also looks kind of wacky. Looks a little goofy. And since we just stocked a ton of crawfish in this pond, the fish should be eating them pretty regularly. Should be used to them now. Check out all the tadpole, guys. I mean, and there's just like millions of them, not just right there, all down the bank right here. Just tadpole central. Bunch of tadpoles. That's so cool. He got murdered right in front of me. And he tore off one of his flappers. I will say the plastic integrity seems to not be that great. I mean, that fish hit it like right in front of me. Must have followed it in. Oh, now he's only got one claw. What good is he? I don't know if that's gonna fool anybody. Daryl's over there bush hogging. That man never stops working, I tell you what. Oh, neither does that Daiwa. It never stops working either, huh? For all my Daiwa friends out there, I have one friend in particular who's always telling me how good Daiwa is. Shout out to you, Justin. And like, bro, I bought this one Daiwa pretty much based on his recommendation, and this thing has just given me problems since day one. I'm sure it's a great reel. It's probably my fault, but it's just so funny. Daiwa, Shimano, I could throw a bird's nest with any reel you put in my hands, boys. That's what I'm trying to say, basically. I'll make them all look bad. We're on. That was crazy. Didn't even have a chance to work the bait. Soon as that crawl hit the water. Look at that jump, boy. Dude, this guy, this guy's a jumper. This is a decent fish. Like, he's fighting like he's way bigger than he actually is. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're the man, bro. I like you. He doesn't even want to stop fighting. This is crazy. You are a G, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're a G. You're a G, son. Dude, that is a healthy fish out of the backyard pond. Cast it to that point. Didn't even have a chance to reel it or do anything. Maybe a post-spawn female, but you know, I'm just not really sure. It's like a 2.5 pounder. I thought it was a little bit bigger than that, honestly. There we go, boys. Another nice little 2.5 pounder, but I thought it was a 3. Hey man, I will catch fish like this out of the backyard pond any day of the week. Here you go, buddy. I'm gonna release you right next to all these tadpoles, and maybe you can get you a little bite, a little snack on the way out. It's so funny when they don't realize they're even free yet. Let's go! Rock on, dude. This is life right here. Got neighbor Daryl over there cutting the grass. I got nice fish getting caught out of the backyard pond. We're using lures that we've never used before. Very inexpensive stuff, and we're making it work. Is there anything better than this right here, boys? If we can catch 2.5 pounders on average in the backyard pond, and we still have the 6s like Holly caught the other day, this is a pretty loaded pond, in my opinion. Definitely not a Bama bass pond, but you know, close. My own little version of that. Since that crawl got demolished the way it did, I have no reason to think that this creature bait, and it's kind of the same color, that real dark color, there's no reason to think this thing is not going to get crushed pretty much the same exact way. What the heck are those? Oh, those were carp. Oh, these carp are so big, it's crazy. Oh, there's a bite. Oh, he's got it. Oh, a little guy. Come here, buddy. I got plans for you. Oh, yes, sir, I do. Very nice of you to pick up that creature bait and smash it. It's not exactly a lunker, and unfortunately for this guy, he is not going to be able to live in here anymore. We are on an active campaign of removing all the small fish. That way we can make this a healthier big bass fishery. But don't worry, we're not going to kill him. We're going to relocate him to the backyard swamp. For now, I'm going to put him in a bucket that I have in my ATV. Boom, baby, another H2OX lure marked off the list. And it's an absolute lunker that did so. And all of a sudden, we're only down to 2 lures left. Now, you got to figure the creature bug is going to get bit. I mean, we've been throwing creature baits. We've been throwing craws. You know, something like this. This has got to get eaten. But the old ribbon tail worm, the XL 10-incher, this might end up being the most difficult lure to check off the list today. This thing looks more of like a punching rig, you know what I mean, or a flipping rig. There's not a whole lot of action when you swim it, which if it was a punching rig, that would be exactly why. It's just real streamlined. It's just meant to kind of flip it into something thick or some cover or brush or something and just kind of go in and out real small profile. Oh, we just got crushed. Got him. Oh, that was an awesome bite. We got another jumper. I got caught up on some structure and I hopped it over it. And man, there he was, just on the other side of a log or something, just waiting. Wait, what is going on here? What? He's got like other fishing line attached to him. And a lure. Oh, there's another lure behind him. What's going on here? What? Wait, what? Okay, where did that lure come from and why was it following us? I think the line snagged this old snagged crankbait or jerkbait or something. And look at my guy right here eating him a freaking creature crawl. There are so many things happening right now. Okay, not a big one, but a beautiful fish. Let's show old Daryl. Got one, Daryl. He's just mowing the grass. He's just not even gonna look over here. Well, he never looked, so I guess you're not important enough, Junior. You're not important enough for neighbor Daryl to pay attention to you. Let's go. I just keep laying this reel down face first in the mud. I wonder if that has anything to do with why it's not performing well for me. Oh great, the little Daiwa D emblem has got mud in it. That's just unfortunate. Guys, we are dangerously close to completing this slam. And I was getting a little worried for a while, but creature crawl is down. That could only mean we've got Big Daddy, the ribbon-tailed worm, for last. Old Daryl out there cutting the grass. I know some tall grass hates to see neighbor Daryl coming. As much as I love a big ribbon tail worm, in the springtime, during the spawn, it's not really what I think of as a springtime technique. So, kind of figured this one might be a little difficult to complete. You know, I'm tempted to just start kind of like slowly retrieving this thing in. Almost looks like a, you know, small snake or a leech or, I don't know. It definitely looks like something swimming along the bottom. I think a little movement might help this rig. If I didn't know any better, I think I see some fry over here. Kind of splashing around. Oh, that was nowhere near it. But if there's fry, there might be a fry garter. Oh yeah, that's gonna be right on top of them. Oh yeah. This ribbon tail worm looks really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. The tail itself has a great movement to it in the water. Great motion. Oh, there he was. Right underneath all the fry. That's so cool. He attacked it so fast. Let's go, boys. Now he's in the eye. Well, your eye's already screwed up, I think. Okay, I think I just missed your eye, brother. But his eye was definitely not doing that good anyways. Not a very big fish, but once again, decent overall average size out here. That's all I'm trying to do. My little one-eyed friend here. Let me show you guys the fry he was guarding. That way we can put him right back next to him. Oh yeah, there's a billion of them. So you guys can see there's a little brush pile right there. And just to the right of it, look at all that fry right there. And that's exactly what my buddy was doing right here. He was guarding that fry. Look at all those babies. Holy moly. Oh, that's insane. Brother, you go right back doing what you were doing. I don't want to disturb you any more than I already have. That is neato, gang. We got spawnage going on in the backyard pond. The pond is just on fire right now, boys. I'm pretty sure that's the slam. Pretty sure we just completed it. I'm gonna have to go back through all the baits and make sure I didn't miss one like I did on the Crush Shitty challenge, where I just completely didn't even attempt the bait. But I'm pretty sure we did it. Now don't go anywhere yet. I wanna head back up to the old tackle shop because I wanna shout out one of you guys and I wanna show you all something that we're gonna start doing on the channel from here on out. So I wanna give a big special shout out to whoever commented that what we need to do with the fishing man cave, now that some of these bait walls are absolutely empty, somebody commented and suggested that what I should do is start keeping some of the lures that I'm buying for videos like this one, like the H2OX stuff, or like the Crush City stuff that we bought a couple weeks ago. But you said that I needed to just start keeping some of those baits and just keeping them on the wall. And I think that's a great idea. So that's exactly what I have done here. As you guys can see, there's a combination of some stuff that I already have, like these kind of random stuff over here, but then some other things that I've bought recently. We're just gonna start doing that exact thing and just hanging up all the stuff that we buy for videos. And we're just gonna start keeping all of it. And that way, instead of just having a wall of, you know, green and black, which was cool for a while, now we can have a wall that's filled with literally everything, anything and everything. So I really appreciate that suggestion. And guys, keep giving me those suggestions, like channel suggestions, video suggestions, property suggestions, pond suggestions. Like, I wanna hear all of that stuff. And I do read as many comments as I possibly can, even though I don't respond to every comment that I read. But we finished up the slam, boys. We were able to catch a fish on every single H2OX soft plastic we bought, including that little frog that we got as well. And we got to use that H2OX combo and prove that it was a pretty decent frog stick, surprisingly enough. So all in all, I'm gonna say H2OX, you're doing great things, okay? I love the price points of all these items. I mean, nothing we bought was super expensive and everything worked. You literally can't beat that. Gosh darn it, I love fishing so much. Thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna keep saying it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're almost to 800,000 subscribers, so guys, please do me that favor and subscribe. It's free to do. You can always unsubscribe later. Guys, thank you for all the continued support. I don't deserve it, but thank you for it anyways. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.